What's up, you guys? Welcome back to PC Gamer Girl. My name's Gray, and we are playing RIGO the movie. It is a visual novel, and the developer was kind enough to send me a key for it, so let's get started. RIGO? Hi, RIGO. Where am I? Where you've always wanted to be. If that were true for me, we would be in Bora Bora right now. I look around. I seem to be standing on swirling clouds. Darkness wells around me. This place seems vaguely unfamiliar. Vaguely unfamiliar. That's an interesting phrase. Come, we have much to see. I try to move, but my legs refuse to respond. But I can't move. I don't even know where you are. How can I follow you? You do not see because you do not yet want to see. You will in time. I begin to panic. Who was this person? What did he want from me? And why do I feel such happiness? As if I just snorted the greatest of ecstasy. The greatest. Okay. Can you promise me that I'll ever see? Please just promise me. I have to go, but we will meet again soon. Okay, I trust you. Don't ever trust a total stranger, man. A storm is coming, but just as you trust me, I am trusting you. You'll know what to do when the time comes. It looks like he's holding a phone. Would I ever find answers? Would I ever be free? Very dramatic for an entry. The alarm clock on my phone is ringing. Just like it does every day. Every freaking day. You know, Plutarch once said, know how to listen and you will profit from those who talk badly. But by golly, does this alarm clock need to shut up? I love how he says freaking, but then he follows it with by golly. I reached to turn off the alarm, but like Icarus, I reached too far and thump, fall off the bed. Ouch, now I'm definitely awake. Boy, that was one crazy dream. I think I stayed up too late watching poorly written movies. I pick myself up from the ground and do my morning Hindu squat stretches. This guy's really into philosophy. From the double dog position, I sneak a peek at the alarm clock. Oh, McNoodles Nuggets. McNoodles Nuggets. Really? I'm late. Why didn't my alarm go off? I snatched my phone from the dresser, but of course it's dead. Forgot to plug it in. You'd think I'd remember with all the sticky notes I put up for myself. Well, if I ever remembered to put those sticky notes up, that is. I made a mental sticky note to make a real sticky note to remind myself to put up sticky notes. Anyways, I plugged my phone into the nearest outlet. I'll give it a hot minute to charge. The writing of this. Oh my god. To charge while I get ready for school. Knock, knock, knock. Rigi, are you up yet? You're going to miss the bus. By the way, this is a demo, and I'm pretty sure this game doesn't officially come out until like next year sometime. I think. I'm not positive. So if it's a little weird, that's probably why. It's still under development. Are you up yet? You're going to miss the bus. Sorry, Rigo's mom. I'll be out soon. Sorry, Rigo's mom from Rigo. And how soon is soon? And what should I do about your breakfast? If you could put it in a little container, that'd be great. I'll eat it on the go. Okay. Oh, your father was hoping to see you before you left, but he's gone off to work. He'll just talk to you when you get back from school this evening. I hear the familiar creak as Rigo's mom's footsteps go down to the old staircase. Okay, I feel like we need to pick a stance from which we're talking here. I turn to my messy room and scratch my head in exasperation. It's time to get dressed, but where should I get my clothes from? Probably the closet. The closet? That's definitely a safe option. All the clothes are clean and quick to pick out, but none of them are guaranteed to be something that's my current style. It doesn't really matter, dude. Take the Zentry graphic tee, take my old Bub Scout uniform, take my old tie-dyed camp tee. I don't know what a Zentry is, but let's go with that. I'm as immobile as a tree, yet as delicate as its leaves. Take it. Perfect. I think I'll wear it underneath my comfy sweater. Now I need to find my homework for today. Better be quick. Check the dresser. Not sure it would be here. Human skull. Check the desk. It's obvious that's where my homework would be. A little too obvious. Pick up homework. Exactly what I need. Take it. Yay, we have homework. Everything seems to be shipshape. Looks like it's time to hit the hay, and by that I mean go to school. Bye, Rigo's mom. Why? Why does he say Rigo's mom? Your food's on the counter. Have fun. Don't die. I'll do whatever I damn well please. Damn, this family is weird. Well, hot diggity. I sure hope I see my best friends today. This is great. But if I don't, I can always admire the natural scenery around me. Yeah, it's certainly beautiful, and the natural forest around us always brings about the most beautiful bird sounds. Just takes my breath away. Suddenly, I could see the familiar sight of my friends over the horizon. Why is he crying? Or maybe it's just those things that float in your eyes just past your vision. Hey, Thomas. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Rigo Senpai. Does mine eyes deceiveth me? Dare I utter the same of the man who standeth before me? Good morrow to you, Sir Rigo. Okay. Man, it feels like ages since I last saw you two. Where have you guys been? Whilst I cannot speak for this Adonis-like chunk of marble that Michelangelo himself has sculpted, I have been partaking in various nature walks around my summer villa. The jaunts have been quite enjoyable, to say the least. Although I must say, maybe you feel like you have not seen us for ages because we've all not been at school for a week. I guess fire burning down half the buildings really does take a toll on things. So, tell me why this dude looks like he's about 35, and then these two look like they do not belong in this game. Like, what and what? This is my name, yes? Well, I do appreciate your compliments and informative words. I have to say that you are not telling the whole truth. Oh, snapdoodles on crackdoodles. What you talking about, Willis? Shut the fuck up. Indeed. Pray tell what information that was just solicited out of me is erroneous in any way. Well, you see, my suspicions started about 9 lines ago. First, you complimented me. And everyone knows that you don't just compliment Thomas. One needs to idolize him. Next, you said Michelangelo himself, when clearly I would be a Picasso. I can see that point, for at times it feels like that your logic is as abstract as any painting I have ever seen. Third, you said around my summer villa, when everyone knows at this time of the year you are still staying in your spring villa. It's true, the resident stalker Jeffrey Stalker even said as much. Stalker and stalker, ha 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 ha. I do truly detest that poor excuse of a civilized citizen. I don't know, he's pretty tight. He always gives me free candy when I get into his white van. Oh no, God! And finally, I am quite sorry, but most lists stop after 3 bullet points, so I'm not quite sure that I follow with you. Okay then, second list with only 1 point. Thomas is such an innovator. You stole my wallet from my pocket while you told your story. Lies, slander. Absolute poppycock. Yes, I did, and I confess. I stole it. Jennifer, according to JeffreyTheStalkerBlog.com, you only commit crimes when you're nervous. What gives? Did Mother Nature stress you out? No, my mother, the esteemed Nature Reed, had nothing to do with my own sins. Are you sure your mom's kind of shifty? This dude, like, straight up changes appearance, like... Anyway, my money is on her being the source of your stress. Well, you know, Rigo, Mother Nature does shift seasons quite often. That is true. One time I gave her some homegrown honey and she was so happy. But then when I gave her the bees that made the honey, she was furious. Guess you can give a man a fish, but you can't give a fish a man. What? It's not my fault that she's psychopathic. No, you're right. Sorry, Jennifer. Please continue with your story. Well, you see, while I was walking around my summer villa, I felt as if the eyes of some ferocious spirit were upon me. Was it Jeffrey? Did he kill you? He killed you, didn't he? What? Nay, it wasn't he. The fee's eyes were more slimy and puerile. These eyes, however... Jennifer shuddered as if she was thinking about my home-cooked meal from last Thanksgiving. No, this presence was much more malicious. Hey, I take offense to that. I'm dangerous too. Haha, sure, Jeffykins, that's cute. Do you think it could have been a homonucleus? In Full Metal Alchemist, those things were deadly. I don't know about that. I think it's more likely that Jennifer actually sensed the ghost of our school. The ghost of our school? Yes, my children. Gather round. Let me inform you that I have it on very good faith from a stellar informant. That's me. that the fire at the school was caused by none other than that same vengeful entity. One of the Kardashians? Okay. Perhaps it was all of them. Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Fashion is a deadly world, and those who play with it often get burnt in the end. What? Speaking of fashion, it seems that the bus is fashionably late. We better finish our conversation before it shows up and gets us off. Rigo, Rigo. Yes, I'm Rigo. If I've learned anything from my hours of binging every media, it's that important conversations like this are never cut off by sudden interruptions. And speaking of important, Jennifer, go ahead and hand it back already. I feel almost grieved. I feel most grieved that I have withheld it from you for so long. So here is your property. From henceforth, I vow to only steal when absolutely necessary. As far as I was concerned, you could have kept my wallet. All I wanted back was my lifetime admission ticket to NCET 10, whatever that is. In that case, might you be gracious enough to lend me a couple dollars? Lila, Martha, and myself are planning to go shopping later today. Of course, if you can't leech off your friends, then what are friends for in the first place? Hey Thomas, what did that fancy acronym stand for? Nerd Convention Expo the 10th. Of course it did. Why the 10th? Why not the 9th or some other number? Because 7, 8, 9. Ha 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 ha. But why not the 8th then? Thomas paused like the sage he was to consider my words. Because 7, 8, 8. I get it. Thanks, Thomas. You're so smart. Forsooth, I see that Picasso-esque logic at work. Thomas, it's not the convention that you so love scheduled for... It's not that convention that you so love scheduled for sometime soon this summer. Yep, I can't wait. I've been looking forward to it for quite a while. Gee willikers, why does this dude talk like he's 75 years old? Speaking of summer, I'm super excited that school is almost over. Just another couple of days and we'll be as free as chicken roosting among hens. But gosh, look at me rambling like I do. As Diogenes said, we have two ears and one tongue so that we would listen more and talk less. Why so many philosophical quotes? Like, I'm not understanding that. So you guys got any big plans? You know me, I've got my manga to catch up on, and we'll probably veg out on Cheetos, Dr. Mountain, and all 18 seasons of Planet Track. And that's just day one. Always the optimist, aren't you? And you, Jennifer? Methinks it would be my pleasure to reread Haughtiness and Hatred. The most monumentous occasion of the summer, however, is that the individuals from whose seed I sprang have saw fit to enroll me in a session at Yale Victorian Place. My heart flutters at the thought of meeting my own Mr. Darcy yonder. Is she like... What is it? Wuthering Heights, I feel like? Poor Jennifer does not yet know that love is the most fleeting of all the elements of the periodic table, not so easily excavated from the mine of the heart. But she'll learn. I'll have to take your word for it. I've never actually been in love myself. I grin sheepishly, feeling my cheeks blush as all get out. What? Never? Well, there is this one girl. So there I was. Thine story, you will have to hold this, Sir Rigo. The bus doth arrive. Oh, cheese and crackers. Another time, then. Wow, I really think they need to redo the chairs on the bus. I realize there's been budget cuts, but come on, rocks don't make great stuffing. Forsooth, I must be off now, young gentlemen. If I were late to my lecture on account of sojourning here too long, 'twould be grievously received. Bye, Jennifer. Man, she went off faster than a quality of essay. Whoa! Look at the time. I should be going now. Stay fresh, old buddy, old pal. I watched my friends rush off and was captivated by their zeal for their own youth. I shook my head. Damn crazy kids. Don't grow up too fast. Arson High. It makes sense now that half the school burned down, I guess. Man, the hallway is almost as empty as my heart ever since I became a nihilist. This is so weird. Unimportant person. Hey, Rigo, how's it going? Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, you're awfully chipper this morning. What gives? This must be like a demo thing. Didn't you hear? Our very own hometown hero, Beth Ermintrude, the astronaut, is planning on coming home from her mission. Hometown hero? How come I've never heard of her? I don't even know what she looks like. You don't? Well, I happen to have her photo as my phone background for an extremely benign reason. Whatever you tell yourself. Whoa, what a professional picture. She must be pretty important. Actually, I think I do remember her now. She's the one in the National Mars simulation, right? Yep, that's right. She's also planning on giving a speech at our school right before prom. The topic, follow your dreams. It doesn't matter if you're poor, ugly, friendless, or a mosquito. The abridged conversation for teens. Okay. Ooh, that book was an emotional roller coaster. I bet it was. Well, I got a flash. See you later, Rigo. Heart. Okay, good luck with your flash. One of the teachers. I see you're doing your morning flash. Just be sure to put on some pants before first period. Oh, was he naked? Is that what was happening? I don't know. Well, the day's just started and I'm already getting bored. I know people like to think I'm just a happy-go-lucky metrosexual bundle of sunshine, and they'd mostly be right, but... Well, if I'm honest, sometimes I wish I hadn't taken underwater basket weaving. Underwater basket weaving? It's not that I don't like the course material. I do. Maybe it's the fact that our school pool burned down in this fire, so we would have to use the public pool, and it smells like soccer mom's gossip and pee. Okay. Can you pass me the tissues? My nose is running. Of course. Here you go. Here we go. Is your refrigerator running? Huh? Yeah, I think so. Well, you better catch it. I gave a thumbs up and a lippy smile. Well, Although this begets the question of whether any of us can truly be caught. Oh my god, the philosophical bullshit is so unreal. For example, here we go again! Heraclitus taught that everything flows and nothing abides. Everything gives way and nothing stays fixed. His hands were moving so fast that it was hard for me to keep up. Which I personally interpret to mean, if you'll forgive me for inserting my personal views into the matter, that humanity is... non-specific classmate, I'm ashamed of you. Oh my god. Didn't we just discuss last week that Socrates said that only true wisdom is knowing you know nothing? I really enjoy the variety of material we cover in class. So far it seems like you only cover, like, philosophy. However, my classmate shrunk into his chair with embarrassment, glistening with sweat, which is really difficult to see underwater. He looked so sad that I just knew I had to stand up for him. Excuse me, teacher, but isn't school supposed to be for expanding our horizons and generating new ideas on free will and life itself? After all, Aristotle once said, educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Rigo, not you too. Oh yes, and I question the validity of ancient philosophy in modern times. After all, they thought the sun was coal or something. Must mean these guys weren't very bright. I'm guessing average IQ was about 12. Or they just didn't know. Rigo, we will discuss your insolence another time, and if you're not careful, I may see a detention in your future. One in which you'll be apologizing to each of the ancient philosophy plushies we keep in the drawer. Oh my god. I returned his glare, puffing out my chest to show dominance, but deep down I was scared of the plushies. I noticed my classmates giving me a loving stare of admiration. I always try my hardest to inspire, whether it be others or rebellion. But can we please focus on the task at hand? We still have 30 minutes of class left. Can someone... Ugh. The water in my lungs. I raised my eyebrows. I knew Martha was brave, but to try and speak underwater was vehemently bold. Hey, teacher, can I swim out and go to the bathroom? No need, just do it here. We're surrounded by water, nobody will know. Also, you would miss valuable class time. Just look at Martha. As always, she's an example of focused student intent on learning. Right, Martha? Gurgle, gurgle. She's drowning, dude. I don't think Martha is feeling well. She's kind of just floating and collapsed a while ago. Maybe her stomach hurts. Help me. Ugh, Martha could be such a drama queen. Martha turned a peculiar shade of blue and stopped moving. I admire her so much, I think the blue color would make me look manly. Oh my god. Alright, now who's ready for some trivia? We are. Settle down, kids. Now, does anyone know who first invented baskets? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it Paul Revere? That is absolutely correct. You must have studied up on the Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. Aw, shucks, it was nothing. She flopped her feet, embarrassed by the attention and praise. Sometimes I wish I could flop my feet like that. Alright, next question. After Paul Revere, who made the paradigm-shifting discovery that basket weaving should be done underwater? My ears perked up and I raised my hand without a second of hesitation. Yes, Rigo, go ahead. It's Julius Caesar, right? While he was crossing the Rubicon, he was all like, carry your baskets over the water, as if. More like under the water, am I right, soldiers? What? Preach it, brother, preach it. I was so happy for the praise. I tried to make my feet flop like my classmates, but I just looked like a recently clubbed to death baby seal. What the fuck? Alright, enough volunteers. Martha, you can answer next. In this class of underwater basket weaving, when someone is wrong, we use a very special insult. What is it? And Martha is not talking. Martha, I'm talking to you. Answer the question, you basket case. Wait, wasn't that the answer? Spoiler tag that cuss. Martha refused to say anything. She just stayed half slumped on her desk and half floating as if she was of such questions. I really admire that about Martha. Not only is she pretty, but she acts with conviction. Somebody's dying in your class and you're totally ignoring it. I looked around and I realized I wasn't alone in my admiration as people smiled warmly towards her. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Alright, time's up. Everyone keeps on basket weaving. I'm taking Martha to the principal's office. It's probably a good idea. Martha, I don't know what's come over you. She's probably drowning. The teacher swam to her desk, picked her up, and swept her away to the office. I felt a pang in my chest as she left. I think we all did. She was truly a great American hero who dared to challenge the social norms we all struggle with daily. Oh my god, shut up. Most assuredly. May she weave baskets in less murky waters from now on. And he's crying again. This guy's crying constantly. Class ended without further ado. We swam up and got ready for our next class. For me, it was PE. We did some light stretches in preparation for running, but all that was on my mind was Martha's bravery and tenacity. What a wonderful person. She's probably dead, dude. I didn't know how I could possibly think of any other girl right now. Really? Like a half-dead girl in the bottom of a fucking pool weaving a basket is like what you can think about right now? My dude. Lila Choice. Hey, Rigo, do you have a minute? Oh, merciful cuss, you stub muffin. Don't withhold your chestnut eyes from me. Oh, God. Uh-oh, it's Lila. She starts every PE by coming and talking to me using that same line. She has this nasty habit of saying what she's really feeling under her breath. It can be endearing sometimes, but others... Oh, Lila, what's shaking, bacon? Why so formal, Rigo? My parents are cops, not me. You can talk normally, I don't mind. When you talk like a wankster, my heart just melts into frappade mush. For the love of cuss, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop! Oh my god. So, are you busy now? Busy? I mean, just participating in class, you know? Lila starts hyperventilating. You know, dog? She stops and smiles. Cause son of a cuss, just trying to lay low and get my lips on here at the gym, but you gotta be all up in my grill. I don't gotta be this way, shawty. Shut up! The more I talked this way, the more Layla's outline became more fluid with the world around her. She was reverberating. Oh, right, I'm sorry. Rigo, please forgive me. Maybe we can talk later at lunch. I'm not up with that either, Chiquita. My homies and I are gonna be popping something fresh. And this time it ain't gonna be any cartridges from our BB guns. The principal was pretty mad last time you guys did that. Hey honeybee, it ain't our fault that we be packing the heat of our forefathers' expectations and allowance. You catching my drift? I have no clue what that means. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I've been sad that honeybees are dying too. They're such beautiful creatures. Damn straight. So I see you're quite busy then. Alright, don't worry. I understand. I'm disappointed but not deterred. Someday I will be Mrs. Lila Rigo Choice of Wills. Oh Lord. Listen, if I had the time of day, you know I would tell you, Popsicle Slide. Popsicle Slide. But your intuition is spot on, like the tack on a donkey's buttocks during a birthday party. I am B-U-S-S-Y. B-U-S-S-Y. Okay, I understand, Rigo. Thanks for letting me know. See you later. You're pretty smooth for a bad boy, Rigo. A bad boy? Give me a break. I watched her jog off and join the rest of the girls, running, taking my words in her heart. I hope she understood what I was trying to tell her. Fight on, you crazy chick. PE was over before I knew it. This meant it was time for lunch, which was good since I forgot my breakfast at home. Where should I sit? Well, this is a classroom, for starters. It looks like Thomas is sitting at the table. Well, wait, Jennifer is sitting at the windowsill instead of with Thomas? Hey, a person I share a class with. Do you know why Jennifer and Thomas are sitting separately? Hey, person I share a class with. What? Well, you didn't hear it from me, but I'm just hearing it from you right now. Let me finish. You didn't hear it from me, which is why. Another classmate. Seems like Thomas and Jennifer have gotten into a little fight. No one knows what it's about, though. You'd have to ask them yourself. Ah, I see what she did there, I think. Thanks, man. Don't mention it. Like ever. Never mention this conversation again if you know it's good for you. Now what to do? Man, these people are so weird. Let's go see what's wrong with Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer, buddy, old pal. Mind if I take a gander out the window with you? Methinks that such a proposal is most attractive to mine ears. Hurry yonder, friend. Lay down thy weary head upon a glass and pillow. I lean my head against the cracked window pane. I loved how the shards fell puncturing my skull. What the fuck? Oh, T-Hiddles. Was my proposal really that nice? I've been practicing for a certain someone. You see, there's this one girl. Hold it thine story, Rigo. If I might be so privileged to regale my woes, I would be most appreciative. Oh, dearie me, dearie my. How I wish I was a pie. Of course, you can tell me about your problems, Jennifer. Hearing other people's pain always makes me feel better about my own. Oh, how relieved I feel to know that such a kindred spirit keeps my problems at bay. So you see, it seems like that son of a cuss over there stole my candy, and for such the reason I dost detest him. Please forgive me, Jennifer, but it seems I'm as deaf as my soul is fractured. Were you accusing Thomas of stealing your famous horse licorice whips? Horse licorice whips? What the hell is that? This seems pretty serious. I don't hear Jennifer use profanity very often. Indeed, yonder burgher willingly deprives my stallion, Francesca, both the pleasure of being whipped and the pleasure of eating said whip. That's certainly a pretty big charge to level against him. What does that mean for your friendship? As far as it concerns me, I does see no recourse but the termination of our contractual friendship. Though signed with blood, it means no more than water. I hate it when my blood pen runs out of ink, because then I have to refill it. But you know, if everyone is doing it, then I might as well too. My friend Rigo, I do think that you are mistaken. To follow the path of others is to forsake the one that only you can tread. Wise words from the only 18th century yoga instructor that I know. But that is beside the point. I'm going to do something to mend this rift between my two besto friendos. What wilt thou do, Sir Rigo? Ride in upon a silver stallion and slay the vagrant? Silly Jennifer, I only do that when I don't have a shirt on. No, you'll see what I will do. Just watch. I clear my throat as I walk into the center of the classroom. Only the tables closest to me hear and turn their heads. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Okay, I'm ready. But how should I catch their attention? Stand on a bench. I reached one foot out to stand on the bench, but by some cruel twist of fate, my buttocks cramped up. Not enough Hindu squats this morning. Oh, my scapula and papier-mâché minifigure of Elvis Presley. This is the weirdest visual novel ever. Although the fall is painful, it was nothing like the pain I knew my friends were going through. I flexed my rump, jumped onto the bench, and began. Excuse me. I yelled across the classroom as my fellow prisoners in the system of public education looked at me. I know what all of you are thinking. I know what all of you are thinking. Who gave this guy the microphone and where are the hors d'oeuvres? Exactly. I pay good nothing for my education, so I expect to be fed like a king. I hear you, but seriously, folks, we are all gathered here together in woolly matrimony. Oh darn, I goofed. I meant in holy matricide. Down with oppression! So today I would like to dedicate a special gift to two special someones. And I'm sorry, you're not one of them. He ran out of the room with tears running down his cheeks. Thomas! What? And Jennifer. Surely thus has made us a mistake, but I shall forgive you for such small peccadillo. Sorry, but there's no mistake. I don't even own a piccolo. This is a matter of love and friendship. Let me begin. A Song of Love by yours truly, Rigo of Wills. Hello, yonder child. Why do you weep alone? Is such your fate, or do you feel out of your zone? The child responded with a tremulous tone. Oh, dear sir, that offers not candy. I cry for my friends and for my spilled brandy. For they fight in vain and make the world undandy. If only they would see that love is not trite, that what there is much more than that which is within sight, and that to fight right now is to extinguish all light. Care they not for the hearts of those hold dear, who with frightened eyes perceive their own fear, face not the tragedies that plague the late King Lear. What is this tingly feeling that engulfs my heart? Is it the slight hope of a new start? A chance to forgive, to shun fights like a fart. Surely if there 'twas a single thing I wished, it would be to grant the thing that I wished, which if I were to think, it would be not to be dissed. What I hear from you, my dear friends, is a hopeful sign that this fighting will end, that love itself new hope will send. Adieu. Woo, encore! Give this man a cookie and make him king. We don't need a republic anymore, but only an emperor. He caused us to reconcile, surely he is king. Is that all it took? A really bad poem? Oh please, don't offer me those laurel leaves. I'm no poet laureate, nor am I fit to rule. Such humility, oh tease us not any longer, become our ruler. With a heavy heart I will consider your words. With a heavy heart I will consider your words. Since I love all of you so much, I found myself unable to speak as blood dripped from my side. I reached down to my back and brought up my red fingers. The crowd gasped and pointed behind me. If I'm not your special someone, then I can't let you become someone else's special someone. My eyes were hollow as I grasped onto him. Et tu? With that, I fell into the crowd from my height. The closer you are to the heavens, the more bones you break on your way down. RIGO? It seems Pericles was correct. Just because you do not take an interest in politics doesn't mean politics won't take an interest in you. The good that men do is often interred in their bones, while the evil lives afterwards. We won't forget you. You fought as valiantly as Martha did against the patriarchy. I gasped from my linoleum throne. I'm glad my name would be mentioned in the same breath as hers. I had a dream while I was spaced out. I wonder if I could recollect it. Okay, so there was this moon. And this moon was like, grr, I hate anchovies. I wish they would all go play with dice. And then the anchovies replied back saying, that is not an anchovy, that's a betta fish. I'm not ready, senpai, it's too soon. Their senpai responded by talking about biscuits and spaceships. The most seductive squirrel that I had ever seen. A seductive squirrel? Oh my lord. Grandpa, is that you? Or is this a vision about what is to come? Squirrel of prophecy? You will never find what you're looking for in your dreams. All you can find is motivation. Then how am I supposed to move? How am I supposed to move on even if my dreams won't help me? The squirrel laughed to himself. He could hardly contain his resounding voice. I never said they won't help you. You just cannot see clearly in dreams. But that's what's beautiful. You can't see clearly. You're forced to imagine. And if your imagination, that will give you real dreams. And if you chase those dreams, then maybe you'll get further. Like the furball he was, he slowly decayed in the wind, becoming a transparent, incoherent mass. Don't leave me. There are so many things that don't make sense. I need answers. His soft chuckle became his last words. They caused a chill to run down my spine. Then dream of the answers you seek. Tears flowed down faster than the Dow Jones on the crash of 2008, but that sensation was slowly replaced by the feeling of soft cloth. I feel like this whole novel is probably written by like a teenager, like a late teen, who's in college and just took their first philosophy class and like it's like I know everything now. And it's just, oh, I don't know. And like a phoenix, I rise again. I gave a mighty avian screech. I rise up, but hit my head on a desk surface. I plop my head down again in pain. Oh, frisky whiskers, why is there a desk above a recovering boy? I mean, come on, I was just literally backstabbed. I tossed my long, flowing hair. I'm sorry, Regal, it's all we could do to keep you stable. So you were only able to keep me stable by using this table? I'm sorry, this sounds like a fable. I tried to think of another word that could keep this going. Please don't. You just gave me an idea for a fable about a table. Oh man, this will give me stable income finally. I can stop writing games and living on breadcrumbs. Please give us money. Rigo, I think you hit your head really hard. Oh, don't worry about me. I just always laugh like that. No, I was talking about your unrealistic expectations. People are usually just consumers and don't donate towards poor indie studios and creatives. Although it would be nice if they visited their official websites, and then there could be things like sequels, even updates for that matter. Oh, is this a ploy? But I'm sure that wouldn't happen unless stretch goals were reached. Oh darn, I did it again. Sorry, I'll stop. Well, I need to tend to the patient in the next room. Feel free to talk with my assistant and get things sorted out. Although you might need to change the translation mode option to understand. Wait, what assistant? And who are you? Oh, it's in Russian. What the fuck? Fish and crackers on methane. I must have fallen asleep or something like that. Sorry about that. She shook her head. Let me see if I can change the translation, maybe. Preferences? No. It doesn't look like I can change it. Oh. GoPro? Okay. I'm Mary Sue. I just moved here. Cool, if you just moved here, you must have come from someplace foreign and pretty like Canada. Where are you from? Canada isn't pretty far from Washington State. But no, I'm from Nigeria. Oh, that's far out, bruh. Exactly. Well, you're all patched up. That toothpick was lodged pretty deep into your back. I guess he was trying to pick a fight. Sure. Anyways, I give you the clear to go. There's no reason to get rid of me so fast. I'm not that ugly. Sure, let's go with that. I snapped my fingers at her approvingly. Why did the actual nurse leave? Oh, she's in the other room taking care of some poor kid that was apparently drowning in one of her classes. Well, no shit. It's like some kids don't have common sense. Well, I'll see you later, Mildred. It's Mary. Stupid hot boys thinking they forget women's names after lying in their hospital beds. Wow. I popped my head one last time into the room. One last question. Shoot. As I had Nom flashbacks? Nom flashbacks, really? Why does this nurse's office look like a plain schoolroom? I think it has something to do with budget cuts. I really think you should get that lab checked. Sadly, only donations and purchases towards certain indie studios can heal the disease I have. Seems like a pretty rare disease. Well, it's like Aristotle said, the life of money-making is one undertaken under compulsion. And wealth is evidently not the good we are seeking, for it is merely useful and for the sake of something else. And what might that something else be? I don't know, video games? Anyways, gotta make like a leaf and split, toodles. Oh my god. Well, today was a day if there ever was one, but that's neither here nor there, or anywhere for that matter. All I could think about was getting home and relaxing in a nice cold bubble bath. Bye, Thomas. Don't waste your life in front of a computer screen. Remember, there's a world to be conquered. You just have to grab it by the throat. You don't have to tell me twice. Violence is one of my middle names. Thomas, Trent, Trevor, Tammy Lee, Violence, Thompson. Okay. I know, you tell me every day. He sure is a pretty boy, though. Hey, do you know what happened to Jennifer? Why didn't she walk home with us? She failed her test-taking test. She had to stay behind to make it up. Pity, I'd always figured her for the test-taking Olympiad. You know, you think you know a girl. Anyways, bye, Rigo san. See you later, V. Now to go home. I have a few options on my route. What should I do? Take the bus. Wait. I really need to think about this choice. Daddykins always said, one wrong move and your head could be on the pike of a Greek hero wannabe. Wise words, oh father of mine. I still say take the bus. Darn, if only life was like a video game, I could probably save and reload to avoid danger. But good thing it's not, or I'd be doing some serious fourth wall breaking right now, and goodness knows that's been done to death. Oh, for God's sakes. No, but seriously, it would be horrible if I made the wrong choice and died or something like that. Too bad this isn't a video game. Oh my god, but oh well, gotta make do with what I have. Where to go? I guess we're taking the fucking alley. Man, I'm glad that I took that way home. I heard that there were accidents on all the other ones. It would have been dangerous. Whew! But now I'm safe at home, so about that bet. Rigo, is that you? Please come into the parlor. Your father and I would like to talk to you. Gee willikers, looks like that'll have to wait. Duty calls. Hello, mother dearest. Looking well today. Father, always a pleasure. What the fuck? Garbiel. I assume it's supposed to say Gabriel, but I forget. Welcome back, son. Please sit down. We've got something to discuss. Well, I would, Dad, but I'm afraid I'm stuck in this and similar positions. Do you know how much artists charge for top-notch art like this? Shout out to the artist. Holla. This is the weirdest fucking visual novel. I seem to be unable to bend my knees as well. Point taken. Rigo, do you know what we called you here today? I'm quite sure I haven't the slightest. We want to talk with you about your grades. Uh-oh, I've been expecting this. I suppose I was hoping they'd have gotten wasted last Friday and burned my report card in their drunken stupor. No such luck. Rigo, we're not pleased with your performance. Yes, we understand that a 4.0 is flawless, but we expect more of you. You could be doing better. Come on, Rigo, keep it together. Listen, Pops, I'm trying as hard as I can. We know you are. We just think you need a little help. An external nudge, if you will. That's why we've decided to send you to band camp for the summer. Band camp? Nice. Keeping it together real well there, me. Watch your tone, Rigo. I may be your little lead coach, but I'm also your father. Listen, Daddy G. I appreciate the gesture. I'm a teenager. You think every little action is a rebellion. You think my stellar performance in school is a cry for help. I get it. But I don't want to go to band camp. We're just thinking of your future. But what about what I want for my future? Not everyone wants to be a successful high-level executive for a multinational conglomerate like you, Dad. Some of us want to change the world. Rigo, this conversation is over. I'm sorry you feel that way, but if you could just... I can't contain myself any longer and tear out of the room. Rigo, wait. Let him go. He'll come around. Band camp will be an experience he'll remember for life. This one time at band camp? It's not fair. I never wanted this. I never asked to be a role model. I never volunteered to be a sex symbol for my generation, and yet here I am. But this isn't over. They may have won the battle by using the Little League Dad card, but they haven't won the war. Not if I run away. What the fuck is happening? What is going on? This is so weird. Yeah, what is right? We are 3 Productions. Whee! RIGO, the movie. Thomas Thompson. Team Waifu. Jennifer. How come Jennifer doesn't have a last name? Mary, Beth Ermintrude, and Lila Choice. RIGO. RIGO. Interesting. This is so weird. Okay, I feel like that's probably the end of the demo. Very interesting. I have to say, like, I'm kind of intrigued purely because the game is so fucking weird. Like, I love it when games are really out of the box, but this takes it to a whole other level. Like, this is crazy. But I'm kind of really interested to see what's gonna happen and when it comes out and all that. That was interesting. I would recommend hiring probably a proofreader. But I have to say I'm kind of intrigued just by how freaking bizarre this whole visual novel is. Like, the girl that talks in Victorian era times, the guy with the 6 middle names, the drowning underwater student and not noticing. Like, weaving baskets under, what the fuck? This is so weird. But anyway, I've really kind of enjoyed it, and I'm curious to see where it's gonna go. But anyway, if you like this video, please hit the like button down below. Definitely check out this game. I'll leave the link in the description. Follow me on Twitch, PCGamerGirlYT, and follow me on Twitter, PCGamerGirl. And if you like this video, again, hit the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit like and ring the bell so you don't miss any videos of mine. And let me know what you think of this game. Leave a comment and let me know, because I'm kind of interested. It's really weird. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye!